Hey guys, before we get started, I have a new way of listing shadows here. These are all the shadows in the current block that we are going to be exploring in Tartarus tonight. This is how I'm going to be doing it from now on, and I want to note specifically that this is not something that I made. I got this directly from believe it's technically the Shin Megami Tensei wiki, but it's a lot cleaner than anything that I produced, and it also shows exactly all the shadows that you could come across in this area, not just the ones that I found on screen. So this is a much more efficient method, and it's what I'm going to be doing from now on. So if you guys want to check out any sort of shadows, here they are. Alrighty then. Hey, this is Wentus yet again. I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play of Persona 3 FES. Last time we completed 2 social links, and the Typhoon hit. And this time, it's a Monday, and I'm going to go ahead... Man, I cannot speak correctly tonight. Must be the sickness coming on, because that is still happening. We're going to be going to Tartarus tonight. I'm pretty sure everyone's available for this. We are not in great status, which is, well, not great, but, we'll get by. Tonight's a good night to go just because, well, it's a Monday. There's no other real things for us to do. And yeah, everybody's here. So, I'm going to actually take some time and prepare for the next full moon and accept the request. Just the Tartarus request, though, for now. Oh, and I should really show this. Okay, no, there are no hex fusions yet. I believe that's the thing that comes later, or maybe that's only in Persona 4. Either way, we now have the cross spread. Yeah. Okay, cross spread is actually special. It is one of those that you can only get very specific combinations from. So yeah, you can... Oh, wait. If you crossbred 4 Temperance, you get this. Yeah, it's all very specific what you can get, but it doesn't tell you the name of the personas you'll get from each one. But I believe these are oftentimes the ones we get from, what's the term? Oh, I'm forgetting what it's called. From completing social links is how we unlock those. Pentagon spreads, on the other hand, are even fewer. There are only 3 Pentagon spread personas that we can get. And if you actually look at this, some of them seem simpler. And actually, this one I find really interesting. This Hierophant one requires Mithra and all of the Mitama. We only have seen 2 of the Mitama so far. Wait, whoops. Either way, we also get this one, which combines some of the most powerful personas we have gotten so far. Well, we haven't even gotten yet. Hellel, Satan, Beelzebub, Abandon, and Samuel. Those are all some of those powerful personas in the game. This combines 5 of them. And of course, this one's also quite powerful, but we'll see that later. And yes, I'm almost absolutely certain now there are hexagon spreads later, but... that's something to worry about another time. I've got fusing to do. Well, after a long time of debating, I decided to go with Yatagarasu. I'm not very good at pronouncing that. For some reason, it reminds me of a crow from an old Japanese movie I watched. It was... I don't know. That's probably irrelevant. Either way, this is the persona I decided to go with. It's strong against wind. Ideally, I'd have something that's strong against strike as well. But... honestly, because it has Masakunda, I'm going to be relying on dodge tanking for the next fight. So Auto Sugukaja, Masakunda, and Rakunda, between those, I'm just going to bring utility to the fight, and we're going to try to survive. And hope for the best. I couldn't actually find any personas that would be perfect for what we want. As for requests, though, I am, of course, going to be going with the ones that I will be needing while going up to Tartarus. By the way, I forgot to mention something special about this one. Bringing oil. That one is only available on the 1st of next month. The last day to turn it in is the 2nd of next month. Don't miss it. Normally it's a 1-day opportunity anyway, but still, it can be easy to forget so close to the end of the month, you might think you're in the clear. That we don't need to take the request to get. Thundercall, we have Takemikazuchi, but I believe the other one's Thor you need? Which I think is a kind of interesting combination of different mythologies. We do need 3 gold handguards, so that's from the red shadows, and 5 Emperor's Mirrors, but a silver... You know what? I'm going to take all 3 of these and just play it safe. If I just take... Yeah, in case I come across a gold shadow plus the red shadows... Wait, what? Okay, for a second there I thought it didn't let me accept that request. Still, yeah, we're going to be going into the next block of Tartarus tonight, so I want to be fully prepared. Now I need to figure out who I'm going to be bringing with me on this next full moon operation, and they're the ones I want to get nice and strong. Okay then, this is the party I decided to go with. I decided to go with Yukari because, one, she's a great dedicated healer, plus she's strong against wind, so she'll be amazing to have in the coming night, or the coming full moon. Aegis, because she's strong against Pierce, which will also be very valuable to us, and of course she's one of my favorites to bring along in general. And last of all, I decided to bring along Ken, because honestly I couldn't decide on another party member, and Ken isn't a bad party member, but I never give him a shot. So you know what? This full moon is going to be Ken's time to shine. Hopefully he'll actually make a difference and not just make a complete fool of himself. So, we're heading up to the next area. I'll meet you at the barrier. Alright, here we are. We've made it to the next barrier. And one thing I want to note, I did change around the party's equipment a little bit. Just some basic stuff from Ken. I did give Yukari the Source Longbow for help against poison. However, I'd like to swap it out before the next full moon because I don't believe they use any poison. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and keep it on her just to be safe. And last of all, for Aegis, I actually realized the new weapon we got for her was completely pointless. It had electricity evade low, but I gave her the 6th shot anyway, because I got some leggings for her to give her evade electricity medium, and I don't believe those stack. So yeah, path next floor is blocked, but the way is becoming unobstructed. Well guys, it's time to say goodbye to the 3rd block, and move on to the 4th. Yeah, looks a wee bit different, don't it? The music is subtly different, but definitely, yeah, definitely still different. I thought it wasn't going to change for a minute there, but no, it's definitely different. Okay, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to use the same method I always do when going to Tartarus and try to spend as little time fighting enemies as possible.
There are 2 strong enemies. Attack!
Okay, I came across the red shadow we were looking for, and here's what they look like. Hakuramushas. And I believe this is going to be the episode where I have implemented the new method for checking out shadows, where I just kind of show what's going to be in this area. So yeah, no real reason to show this. This is the enemy, I found them. Hopefully we'll get what we need, the handguards.
Give me a sec.
And we're up to rank 6 shuffle time, that's what it looks like. And we're up to the new form of shovel time. I don't even know how to describe that. Basically, you have to look at the order they get folded in, and then wait for them to get unfolded and check which direction they went. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe that particular form of shovel time, but it's going to become the regular thing now, and sometimes it's going to be really fast. I'm usually pretty good at spotting it, though, so yeah, shouldn't have any trouble with that. And that's... wow. 14,000... okay, I thought this said 140,000 yen. Okay, 2 gold handguards, though. Alright, we've made it to the 122nd floor, and we have our next enemy here. I don't remember the exact names of these things, but I do know their weaknesses, and trust me, we're gonna need to be prepared. And the weakness may not be what you'd expect at a glance, so I'm gonna need to readjust my party to accommodate. Okay, I've readjusted my party accordingly, and this is about the best I can come up with. So... let's charge forward blindly and hope for the best. That's the best strategy. At least it's the best one I have. Oh, jeez.
This is no ordinary enemy. Don't let your guard down.
Okay. 3 enemies. These are the arcane turrets.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Now, immediately I want Yukari to be on heal and support as per usual.
All right.
Now, she can deal some decent damage to these guys, and Shinjiro, I kind of just brought him BC as a... well, for one thing, he's in great status, but maybe I should have taken along Junpei, but whatever. Here's the thing about these enemies. They are strong against all kinds of physical things. They know fire and electricity, but they are... and light and dark, but they're indifferent to wind and weak to ice. So... yeah... I brought, sorry, I just blanked on the name, Mitsuru, because she can knock them all down, obviously. Yukari, because, well, the whole wind thing, having her along could be useful. As for everyone else is pretty much gimped in this fight, and Shinjiro at least he won't have a weakness that these guys can exploit. So I'm gonna send him on full assault. And I'm gonna send Mitsuru on knockdown. Actually, you know, I should set Shinjiro on act freely just to be safe. I'm gonna activate a Masakunda to start off with. Or I'd like to, but I need to show them that these things are weak to ice first. So... Ooh, I really hope I have something better than Apsaris. Okay, Fortuna will do. That wasn't Fortuna I just said. Okay, it was Fortuna I just switched to. Okay, there are two different versions of these enemies. That one version that's weak to electricity, they become a regular enemy later on. So I'm glad I happened to guess the correct ones. Well, not guess, but the information I had was correct, rather.
Now's our chance for an all-out attack! Ready at him!
I hope that all-out attacks deal more than that ice did, because that did not deal much at all. Oh, great. Defense down on all of us. I don't think we're actually strong enough. Mitsuru! Why? You know they're weak to ice! Okay, if they're hitting Shinjiro for that much, we have trouble. Seriously, I just hit them with ice. You should know what they're weak to now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's no way in hell we're taking these guys on yet.
Please, be careful.
Meet you guys after I fail.
That's a good choice. The enemy is down. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Ready at him. The battle's over. Good job, everybody.
Huh. I'll be totally honest, I did not expect that to work. So, yeah, that took about half an hour. And, you know how I said didn't have a chance in hell of winning? I was wrong. Ooh, 2 bombs alive. Those are really nice to have, actually. Yep, no other chests. Let's go downstairs and save, I guess. Wow, I'm not even... I had 30 minutes to think of something to say, and I wasn't really sure of what to say. I didn't expect that to work. I mean, what I basically did was I kept them locked down by knocking them down and just never all-out attacking and setting the entire party to knock down. So they never really got to attack, but still, I expected something to go wrong considering those things can one-shot us. Or they could. They didn't, but they could have. So, yeah, I expected us to miss once and have them kill us, but no. Wait, wrong person. Still, yeah, that was rather unexpected. I'll meet you guys when we get to the next checkpoint. Whew, that took a while, but it's done. There's one shadow on this floor that we need to take out, and, well, it's kind of a special one. The party we have now is probably about the best we're gonna get. I'm gonna go down and save, but after that, there's no other prep work we can really do, other than turning in the request for the, was it golden handguards? Yeah, the ones from the red shadows. I managed to get all of those while we were on our way up here, so that's one thing out of the way at least. Elizabeth, I have brought you handguards of samurai for some reason. Actually, why are there shadows that look like samurai? Then why are there shadows that look like anything? I guess so. Well, I imagine gold is not a very efficient thing to use. I wonder, I have an extra one that I got. Oh my god, okay. 200,000 yen, thank you. No complaints, I'm just gonna take it. One thing I was gonna say though, I wonder if we can sell those things because I got an extra one, or is it just not worth much? Okay, nothing else worth taking, right? Just need to get the Empress mirrors, which are 126 to 138. I'll get those after we've taken care of everything else tonight, and a silver medal. No problems at all. Well, time to take on the new enemy, and I'll tell you right now, this enemy focuses on essentially two things, Garu and fear. we already have Yukari in our party, and we already have Persona that's resistant to Garu, so we're about as well off as we're gonna get. I mean, if we had Junpei with us, I'd take him out of the party just because he's weak to the stuff. But, yeah. And I'd definitely bring along Aigis for this one if I were you guys, because she has Orgia mode to just break out of fear, which is really nice. So, yeah, Ken is also a pretty good party member to have. Not the best since he relies a bit on Hama skills.
It seems like it's exceptionally strong. Its Arcana is the magician.
But yeah, Ken, he relies on Hama, but I still wanted to get the experience. So this is the sleeping table.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
This is... I'm not even sure where to go with this. I know it's strong against physical attacks and even knows strike, so maybe I guess this isn't perfect for this, but I don't know, I'd still have her along. Let's start off with a Rakunda to get it weak. I'll leave everyone on Act Freely for now, just because I don't really know what the strategy is going to be yet. I forgot that Ken has Zionga as well, which is not bad.
Help me!
Wait, Kai doesn't have Garula yet? I really thought she did. Huh, weird. Okay, this is where it starts. Evil Touch. That is actually fine. I'm going to put her into Orgia mode, break her out of it next turn. He does have Evil Smile, though, so be prepared for him to fear your entire party simultaneously.
Understood.
So, I'm gonna use a Masakunda, even though it's I'd rather just use a regular Secunda, we don't have that, but I just want to keep him debuffed as much as possible. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention one kind of important detail. He has Ghastly Wail. Oh god. Great. Forgot about that little detail. Ghastly Wail one-shots anyone who is feared, so I guess I'm gonna be the revival guy this fight. Honestly, I don't think leveling up is gonna help us that much to fight against this guy, since he's not really about damaging people to kill them, so higher defenses won't really help. And we're killing him fairly fast. I mean, sure, leveling up will help us to kill him faster, but... oh, right, I forgot he has this too. Never mind, I lied completely. We need to level up a lot before we can fight him, because he can just kind of one-shot us. Okay. We might even need to take this guy on a different Tartarus night, because I have been recording now for an hour and 40 minutes, which is a while. So I'm going to have to end this off soon, but I am going to do some grinding. You know what, I think I'm going to end this off now, and I'll do all the grinding off screen so I don't waste your time and I don't have a ridiculously large file on my computer for recording. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry it was a short one because I had to cut out like 90% of what happened, but yeah, this is something that kind of can't be helped. I'm going to be grinding for a long time on this one. I might even need to spend a separate day in Tartarus. I might not end up ending this off, depending on how I look at it in editing. We'll see. Either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more Persona 3 FES. Maybe? We'll see. See you then.